we'll just we'll see how all this works. Um, I was I was asked to set up a healing field, and so um, all healing fields I do with individuals. I travel through the portal of time with the individual to the event that would be the highest good for the individual that I'm working with to release and integrate at this time. And whenever I do these, I set up the field, which I'm going to do in a minute. I invite all souls affected by the event to return to the event and release and integrate the energy of the event for themselves. So I have a field around the individual I'm working with. There's a field around me. And then there is a field of energy around all the souls that return to the event to release the energy of the event for themselves. So just so you understand how it's all one thing, but it's also a separate thing for the individual who's back working these energies for themselves and a large group of souls who are back working the energies for themselves. It's all the same energies. And yes, it does benefit the individual to have all these souls clearing those energies for themselves. So it benefits the individual and it benefits all those souls for me to be assisting the individual to release and integrate these energies. So it's one big thing, but only for the individual going back for it. It's their aspect of that big thing. So it's kind of like it's kind of like having directions when you receive something you have to put together. And the directions are make sure you have all the pieces and then line them up and then attach this piece to this piece. So anyone who's ever bought any furniture at IKEA know exactly what I'm saying. And there are steps that we take. So think of the healing process as steps that we're taking. Just attaching A to B, you know, and doing what we do in the smaller sense affects everything in the larger sense. So that just seems to be how it is. So I'm going to set up a healing field. When I say I'm setting up a healing field for, you go ahead and state your name. Or you can just wait, and if you're one of the souls, when I invite the souls back to the event, which you probably are if you're watching it, then you don't have to state your name, but you can state your name. And when you state your name, that calls in all your helpers and guides to assist you with the process, including your higher self and all that. Okay, hope that was clear. So I choose to set up a healing field for and I ask that the Brotherhood of Light please be present, the Deva of Healing please be present, Fan of Nature please be present, and the Sisterhood of Light please be present. All of helpers and guides please be present. All of my helpers and guides please be present. Saint Germain please be present. Metatron please be present. Kuan Yin please be present. Master Mo please be present. Master Kun Li please be present. Christ Consciousness please be present. Holders of Space please be present. Sanat Kumara please be present. Abrahamnad please be present. Alcazar please be present. Interdimensional Being please be present. Thoth please be present. Ra please be present. Deep Self please be present. Higher Self please be present. Our soul group please be present. I ask that we be placed in a field of protection while we do our work. I connect with my deep self. I connect with my higher self. I ground myself to the healing center of the earth. I open myself to the healing power of the One. I let go of anything not useful to me now. And if you choose to, you can state out loud, I choose to work with the Hathors. I ask the higher self, I ask that we be placed in a field of protection while we do this work. And I ask the higher self to take us through the portal of time to the event that would be of the highest good, release and integrate at this time. Upon arrival at the event, I invite all souls affected by this event to return to the event, release and integrate the energy of the event for themselves. Also, if those souls' ancestors were affected by this event, they can return to the event and release and integrate the energy of the event on their ancestral lineage. And I ask that they all be placed in a field of protection while they do their work. And upon arrival at the event, I ask the higher self to assist us all to release and integrate all energies of the event gently and easily, fully and completely, on all levels and through all space and time. Okay. You know, it's a quantum field. Typically, when I'm working with a client, I'll work with these energetics with the client for an hour to an hour and a half. Sometimes clients do it in 45 minutes. I've had one or two clients over the past 10 years or so, 10, 11 years, who've done it in under a half hour. That's just fast. But you may want to click off the video currently and then come back to it and start it again when you feel done with the releasing of the energies. And then I will have made the final completion part of this video that is possibly better for you to come back to after you've cleared all the energies. Then it'll make more sense to you and then you'll feel more happen. Okay, so just click the pause button and then hour and a half or sooner, if you feel the energies clear the event, come back to this next part. Okay, now that the event is clear, I ask the higher self, the deep self, soul groups, to assist all the souls that return to the event to combine with that part of their soul that had remained in the event, bring that combined soul into their body in present time with all of its wisdom, power, and clarity. And ask all those souls to ground themselves into the healing center of the earth. Open up the portal for the delivery of the new energies into the earth at this time. And I ask that those new energies be delivered now. And activated. And I let the universe and beyond know that this has been done and that is good. Okay, that concludes the session and I hope it serves you well. Namaskar.